we have the 88 cart, the 36 cart, the 36M cart, and cart number 8. And I do not know who's in what, but the 88 spin, 36 almost getting, we got a lead change right there.
Bill, that's Hazelin Nelson there, and that El Chico's number, the blue 36. Marshall Winston, the orange 36M. And that's one of the Hintons in the 88.
That's what we're going to...
The mini wedge carts in their 8th of the night here, and Ark-La-Tex to open up the night here for Marksville Federal Credit Union. Labor Day Shootout Special. Looks like the young lady Caitlin Nelson's out front leading the way in the El Chico, sponsor number 36. Final trip around the mini Ark-La-Tex Speedway. Marshall Lynch looks like he holds on to second. Caitlin Nelson got to come across the track. Looks like she grabs, the young lady's going to grab the checker flag here. Your mini wedge cart heat race event.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, where so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, yea, prove through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Back to Jody Fred, Thomas Wood, who decided to get the stock car. So, Jody Fred, here we go. Here. still 6th place. So Thomas, I guess that's pulled off.
This is only 3 laps.
finding out the deal, car number 99, Gary Lipscomb, and he's got the big hit. So we got both cases here, race number 3.
I believe that's number 23 car. Let me get this little mistake. How about Cody Phil, Cody Dupper offering up the seat for Jeff Wright. And I'm already
race number 5. Heat race number 4. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 to the center point of 3 and off of turn number 4, receiving a face full of checker flag from Houghton. The reigning Race of Champions winner, Bubba McKeecher, gets the job done at 25, followed by the 125 from West Monroe of Lou Lyles, the former top 3 finisher in the Cajun Classic. Locksburg's Arkansas racer lead.
Sean Graham quickly on the gas. Look at Shelby Ward. All right, everything looks good. Let's see if we get a nice clean start. Oh yeah, we're on the gas now. Good, nice, even start. Let's go 4 wide. Ricky Ingles way down on the bottom. Dylan Adams upstairs. Dustin Nation got the grocery getter in the middle. And there's still 3 wide in the mid-pack. Meantime, Sean Graham, BJ Cook, Dylan Adams get away. Destination trying to take 4th place away from Shelby Ward, battling back good on the outside. Ricky Ingles gets on the outside of Destination, but he's hanging 2 cars off the edge, and he saves it. Good job by the 81 car. Laps winding down quickly in this one. Graham with a comfortable lead. Probably our first drama-free heat race so far. BJ Cook solidly in the runner-up spot. Dylan Adams 3rd. Shelby Ward 4th. Dustin Nation rounding out the top 5. Now Ward has a little bit of smoke that lap. And we're under 2 laps to go. Nation puts a slide job on the 50 car, trying to take 4th away. Final lap for Sean Graham. Graham will take this one home easily. Cook 2nd. Adams 3rd, Nation finishing in the 4th spot. The unofficial top 3, Dylan Adams, the 24C car, headed for a B main, getting 2nd, moving directly today, BJ Cook in the 43J, and your winner,
in the field tonight along with Scotty Case. And a good start for Burke. The lights are out. We're underway here in heat race number 6. 68 of the finest factory stocks that you can find in the Mid-South have checked in to do battle tonight. And just talked about your most recent victors at the Greenwood Oval, the oldest dirt oval in the state of Louisiana since 1973. They're going to rise to the occasion. The cream rises to the top. 1 and 2 off of 4, 55 leads. Cody Myers out of Bossier City. Cody Myers in that TRC Racing chassis and 55M's got it hung out. And he's digging off the exit 2 down the back straightaway. Ryan Burke in hot pursuit, though. Ryan Burke has some confidence on his side, and you often talk about how confidence in any kind of sport is a lethal substance. And he got a heavy dose of it last night and a major shot in the arm for driver 34 JR after the victory over the Greenwood Oval. He'll set his sights on the back truck lid of the 55 for the race lead into turn number 3. Cody Myers out front. He'll continue to lead off of 4 this time with 3 scored, 5 laps to go as we head back off into turn number 1. Everybody kind of tiptoeing around the outside of the speed plant right now. Michael Knighton in the Styles Automotive 96 trying to live up to his moniker and become a nightmare for Cliff Henry, who rides in the 3rd spot. Oh, and off of 4, contact on the front straightaway wall. Paul Lopez just got the rear end ripped off the 5 car. And a nasty crash there off the exit of corner number 5. You got a dandy brewing down the front straightaway. All of a sudden, here comes the nightmare. Michael Knighton's going to throw it to the bottom of the racetrack into 1 and 2. He'll show some pressure to his brother-in-law, Ryan Burke, for the bridesmaids' honors in this one. Into turn number 3, the 34 JR still stalks the tire tracks of the 55 for the race lead. It'll be 2 laps to go this time by 2 more sticks around the quarter-mile oval here in Vivian, Louisiana tonight. And heat race number 6 for the factory stocks. Off of 2 down the back straightaway. Cody Myers still in command with the race lead in 55 in that TRC Racing chassis out of Bossier City, Louisiana. The Keithville native Ryan Burke still occupies 2nd. As well as the Keithville native in Styles Automotive number 96 with the Dominator chassis of the Nightmare Michael Knighton in 3rd. Kilgore, Texas racer Wesley Langley, the first Texan represented in this one. Back in the 4th spot in 44 is a slip up by the 96 down the back straightaway off the exit of 2 for the final time off of 4. It's all Bossier City, Louisiana in this one. Cody Myers gets the victory in heat race number 6. Over the 34 JR of Ryan Burke. They'll both transfer to the main event.
R-A-B-E. Never pronounced that one before. I hope Rabe is correct. If not, somebody will correct me eventually. Probably sooner than later. Here we go. Oh, we got trouble on the first lap. The right side of Andrew Hartzell's number 7. Late restart. And we'll just put that one back in the bucket. Tyler Morgan showing away in this one. Morgan, Yunt, the 007 car in 2nd. Lance Moore. Good run tonight for Lance as he's a good solid 3rd and putting the heat on for that transfer spot. All right, next time by, it'll be 3 laps to go for your race leader, Tyler Morgan.
and they have a little bit of a racing connection, so pretty cool. Chris Gorman, driver the number 35 for many years in the modified ranks.
And Tyler was the first one to sign up.
Stocks.
Tyler was the first one to sign up for the non-winners race this week.
Hey, he's been one of those guys, I would say, one of the most improved drivers in the 2017 season. He's out front leading this one, but here comes the Golden Gun ready to fire, 007. Here he comes. Dustin Yacht going to test the bottom side of the racetrack here, Bill, with the white flag waving. Can he get the job done on the final trip around the speed plant?
Yeah, Dustin wants to get a better starting spot. He's digging on that low lane.
This is fun.
There we go. Checkers coming out this time by. Is it the 007 or the 22? It'll be the 22.
Morgan holds off, but Dustin Yacht fired the Golden Gun, and it was ready. And the Tyler lost his grandmother. Their thoughts and prayers go out to him as the Pro Mods get underway. Sorry about not getting that lineup to you folks, so we'll get it to you. Lights are out. It'll be Robert Graham Jr. on the pole in the Seegers Roofing number 22. The Gentle Giant, Jason Beasley in 16, who won the Diamond D Logging Pro Mod special event earlier this season. These competitors up front, all contested up front for the race lead at the hill last night. And here comes Beasley. Beasley happened to be back here at the home track. Right here out of Vivian, Louisiana. He'll stalk the tire tracks with the 22, who's out front sitting a torrid pace for the race lead. Jeffrey Bechet in the 4 at a Sarepta, driving the Kinsigan Air. Trey Maxwell trucking number 4. He's trying to reel in closer to the 16. And here he comes. He'll fire it down to the inside of the 16. And nearly loosened the handles of the 22. Nearly set up a donut shop there, but he caught the handle, clenched the teeth, smashed the loud pedal, and separated himself. Robert Graham looking awfully good. Pro Mods looking racy there for second off of 4. And his 8-lap affair. Down the front straight away. Oh, they're down the back straight away now into turn number 3. It should be 4 in and 4 laps to go this time by for the Seegers Roofing 22 out of Marshall. Robert Graham. The Gentle Giant Beasley holds on to second. The 4 Bechet. Adam Stevens. Great to see Adam Stevens back. The Marshall Texan. The battle for second is still heating up. Sarepta, Louisiana to the inside of the Vivian Racer as 2 laps to go this time by at the flag stand as they head back off into turn number 1. Robert Graham driving a stellar race. 1-1 here earlier in the season here at Ark-La-Tex. Trying to get his second win of the year. As a little bit of a slip up by the Gentle Giant opens up the door for the 4 Bechet, but not enough doing. The white flag waves. Final quarter-mile trip around for the Pro Mods in heat race number 1. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 for the final time. Once again, the driver of the Seegers Roofing, number 22, looking for a second win in Vivian, Louisiana this season. And a final lap pass off of 4. Drag race it to the line. Give it to Beasley in 16. The 4 Bechet trying to snag it away. Robert Graham's your winner. And that's
Thompson out of Princeton? I don't know. Yeah, could be. They kind of started that whole Thompson clan there. The 5M of Mike Morris and the 25 of Josh Bockham. Here we go. Oh, Mike Morris sideways. And how about that? Vic Jr., your race leader. Humphrey second. Thompson, Heath Thompson running in third. Mike Morris battling up there in the 4th position. Look at this outside pass. Josh Bockham going for third around the outside of Thompson. He gets it. So now it's Vic, Humphrey, and Bockham, your top three. Halfway. 4 down, 4 to go. White flag in the air for Vic. No challengers. And here comes your checkered flag, the heat race number 2 of the Pro Mods.
Tonight, outside will be the 154 of Matthew Thompson, inside of 2. The Ark-La-Tex Sheet Metal Welding, number 27, the former Ark-La-Tex champ Mike Washburn. Outside is the 60 of Martin Barnes, inside of 3, Bubba Vines, Wayne Hill, and 45 Dub, and Robbie Hickman. The lights are out, we're underway.
There, I got a winner.
So it's Billy Robinson out front with the jump of the race lead down the back straightaway. Matthew Thompson once again to the 154. The 27 of Mike Washburn, who's been on a hot streak as of late, winning some races at the Hill. He did win the Ark-La-Tex championship here several years ago in a Pro Mod. So no stranger to Pro Mod action, but had to take some time off from racing. He had kicked Cancer's ass, and now he's been coming out and kicked in, well, you know what I want to say. But it's been pretty favorable. He did. He kicked Cancer's butt. He's been kicking a lot of his competition's tail as of late, and flexing a lot of his muscles in that 27. It's great to see Mike Washburn back in about early 2000s, late 90s for him. How about that? As Robinson right now, who put on one of the more stellar performances we've ever seen here in Vivian, Louisiana, the Pro Mod division, maybe ever, as he lapped all the way up to 3rd place at the age of 68 years old here. And I think our last race here before our summer break, double check that. I'm pretty sure that Robinson did win that final race for our summer break back in June. So I'm aboard Robinson with a straightaway advantage over the 154 of Matthew Thompson, who holds on to the 2nd spot over the number 27 of Mike Washburn. Everybody's still tiptoeing around the outside of the Ark-La-Tex Speedway right now. Bubba Vines in the 11th spot, and the 11 holds on to the 4th spot. 2 trips for the 01 of Robinson from Blanchard, Louisiana. It is unbelievable. The man is like Papa Ray. He can get the job done. It doesn't matter the age. He's like Kermit the Frog. He is minding his own business out front. For whatever it's worth and whatever it means. Final time into turn number 3, out for turn number 4 for the Billy's AC. Sunoco Race Wheels Pellet Travel Center 01 for the 68-year-old Billy Robinson takes the win. 2nd will go to the 154 Matthew Thompson. 3rd will go to the Ark-La-Tex Sheet Metal Welding number 27 of Mike Washburn from Shreveport. So your unofficial top 3 race fans. Sorry for not getting you that full lineup before they dropped the hammer. The Buccaneers. Anyway.
Yeah. More recently.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jared Williams driving the 5X car. See, now I got distracted.
I'm sorry.
The 48 car, Johnny Kemp. The 7C is Connor Williams. The 14C is Corey Tutt. In car number 42, it's Chris Rogers. And the K1 is Stephen Guidry. Let's see if we can stay green in this one or if I'm going to get lucky.
Man, I don't know if you could have fit the Holy Spirit between those cars right there off the exit of turn number 2.
Oh.
Hey, all that matters is we're having fun. Corey Tutt's got himself a nice looking car. That Soapy King sponsor along the sail panel of that 14. Isn't that a nice looking rig there? Bill Kitchen?
Yeah, it does. It does look good.
And look at that unit drive deep there and against. That'll throw an elbow on the 7 of Williams.
I really don't want to drink Brent Tidwell at all, so I'm not going to say nothing.
Oh, you
But
remember
the
what?
last time? No, I'm not going to say nothing about that.
You know that's
But
been
he's very
over.
good.
You know that video, RacingDirt.com was here that night. That video had over 620,000 views from that wild tumble down the front boulevard here after Brandon Ball threw a slide job in 3 and 4 here the night of the USMTS Winter Nationals. Limited modified action broke a transmission off of turn 4, and boy, it did not end up well for 20.
I don't know who Dustin Sapp is related to, but I can tell you.
It's Warren. He's putting a smackdown right now. It's like he's sacking Aaron Brooks. The whole field is Aaron Brooks right now.
Right now, he's doing just fine in a race car.
He's the one that hurt Jeff Blake.
But I'll tell you who else is doing really good in a race car, and that's Stephen Guidry.
Oh, hey.
As Guidry is racing up through this field, Stephen,
He's a dude.
born to race. He's born into a racing situation.
Bill, you already know.
Oh, yeah.
You already know.
You know he's going to do some
Hey,
racing.
John Guidry, what you know about that?
K9 or K1. He was
Yeah,
K1.
that's why he swapped his number
Joel
from 10 to
Wood was
K1 in
K1.
tribute.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, I grew up with the likes, Liz Dumite, and of course, Ronnie Adams. He learned a lot.
yeah.
Something I talked to him about when he won his first race at Boot Hill this season. He was pumped to win at Boot Hill because he grew up watching John, and he grew up watching Ronnie win so many races there, and he learned a lot. And
You've heard of Little League moms? Liz Stomite's a racing mom.
She is outstanding.
Yes.
Oh, and Sapp just
Here we
pushed
go.
up.
Checkered flag in the air. Tell
Wow.
you what, very impressive win there for the 81 car.
Look, it's not very often a guy comes around who kind of stumps either one of us, and we don't know exactly. Ark-La-Tex Speedway race fans, you all enjoying yourself yet? Lights are out. Aaron Green going to smash the lap pedal. We're underway here in limited modified heat race number 2 of the night. Heading off into turn number 1. Here comes Casey Penn. 3 wide for second, and Aaron Green, the young man, the 19-year-old, got all kinds of cattywampus, if you will. Who cares the vocabulary, but how about it, race fans? Some worst to first in 1 lap goes Casey Penn. Oh my, Casey Penn just knocked the field out. I would say like Conor McGregor, but you can't throw that moniker in there right now. But he just lights out. Dead last to first in 1 circuit around the quarter-mile speed plan here in Vivian, Louisiana, in heat race number 2 for Casey Penn. That's as good as it gets. He can't throw a fit after that. His first ever win here, or came back in a hot chassis, limited modified back in 2006.
7 car, Chase Del Rio. Car number 14 is Barry Hornbeck, and the A1 is Heath Wilson.
Steak sauce.
Got a Eastern Louisiana feel to this one, Northeast Louisiana feel.
Yeah. Like you said, Wayne Patton trying to go back-to-back here. And I tell you what, he was not going to beat. Oh! And Underwood got turned by the 27. It didn't look intentional. Just kind of got bottled up there, ran out of some real estate. But Del Rio.
All right, here we go. Connor Williams, Wayne Patton. Back green flag racing.
Oh, they're door-to-door for the race lead off the exit of 2. Wayne Patton with a slide job through 3 and 4. Nearly lost the handle. And look at this. Shongaloo, Louisiana, going to give him a shot in the shorts into 1 and 2. Tries to pull the skirt off. The Rustin Racer of Wayne Patton. Wayne Patton trying to go back-to-back here. How about this? A pair of Northeast Louisiana natives in the caution waves.
We got one spun around. Let's get this one restarted. 7 laps to go. Wayne Patton at the point. Connor Williams in second. Chase Del Rio in third. Here we go.
Oh, we're about to have a battle between the pair of Northeast Louisiana natives. The Western Flyer Chancey going to tiptoe to the outside. Talked to Scott Swanner last night, the crew chief for Chase Del Rio, the former Dustin Ducker Memorial Champion. He said, Zach, get your victory lane speech prepared for Chase Del Rio. Speaking with confidence, and he powers to the outside of the race lead in 27. Oh, Wayne Patton just drove it back deep into 1 and 2. That time for the race lead comes up a little bit short. Chase the Real Del Rio going to roll to the top spot here in Vivian, Louisiana, 27 in that Bulletproof Tees Western Flyer. So the Western Flyer chassis built by Randy Timms out of Wheatland, Oklahoma. Driven by the West Monroe, Louisiana ace, Chase the Real Del Rio out front leading the way here in the Bulletproof Tees number 27 car. The former Oval 1 modified ace, like I said a few moments ago, won $3,300 at the Boot Hill Speedway, the biggest one of his career. Back in 2015 for the Dustin Duncan Memorial. Off of 4, he leads in 27 over the 6 of Wayne Patton from Ruston, Louisiana. Sean Galooz Williams, and a contact there between Underwood and the number 23 of Tupper. The white flag out for the 27 of Del Rio out of West Monroe. Cody Tupper and Barry Hornbeck now going to throw his hat into the ring and become a player. Steak sauce. How about this field, though? They're all within a rack's hand here. Off of 4, the checker flag in front of the face of your winner. Chase Del Rio, your winner in 27 over the 6 of Ruston's Wayne Patton. 3rd, we'll go to Sean Galooz, Connor Williams. Sorry, Colby. In Greenwood, the 75 of Vance Coleman. Inside of 2 to be the 13J of Jesse Tate. Outside, Hunter Atkins of the B6, the 12-year-old. Inside of row number 3, the 9-year-old Toby Davis in 21D, 9 years old from Rodessa, Louisiana. Danny Rambo in 4 outside. Inside of row number 4 will be Ben Smiley in the 8. Ethan Fagan in 63F. Sylvia Shaw in 61 sits 4th in Boot Hill Speedway point standings. And Dalton Vines in 13. The lights are out. We drop the hammer. Look at the battle for second. The 75 just drove across the nose of the B6 of Atkins. I was actually kind of trying to see if they actually even made contact. It's hard to tell from my vantage point. You can't see a whole lot of damage. The 75 of Coleman makes his mark there as they try to go 3 wide. They will go 3 different lanes wide into turn number 3 for the bridesmaids honors in this one. The 12-year-old Hunter Atkins. And here comes Rambo. Danny Rambo in the Mudbones number 4. You could throw a quilt right now over 2nd through 4th. And the 4 car, Danny Rambo's marching his way to the front. Look at the 75 drive that car deep. He almost ended up in downtown Shreveport, Louisiana. Off of 4, the 75 loses some momentum off the exit of 4. He is not scared to drive that car deeper into the corners than any other of the other competitors in this one. Lost a little bit of bite there off the exit of 2. Jesse Tate, though, going to get the win of the 13J. Danny Rambo in the 4 will grab second. Vance Coleman of the 75 will grab the 3rd spot. Hunter Atkins, the young man out of Farmerville, Louisiana.
55 of Cody White. Back to the 3rd row, we have the 32L of Luke Wheat and the 6 car, Stephen Harris. Row 4 has the 32R of Ricky Wheat and the 6K of Adrian Kennington. Rounding out the field is the 44 car of Michelle Davis, and we have 4 wide 4 cylinders battling through turns 1.
Oh, boy.
And, 2 of them are over the side. And we're going to go caution, caution, caution. Financial partner for life, and right now they want to give away a free ball cap. So, I need ticket number, well, we're racing. Too slow on the draw. But I'll try it. Ticket number 188054. 188054.
So I believe this will be our final heat race of the night. Race fans getting ready to wrap up. They'll see 2 laps to go. This time by shown from Wyatt Williams. Kenny Crawford up in the Kenny's Towing Parksville Federal Credit Union flag stand as well as an onlooker. Kenny, veteran flagman, letting the young man display his talents tonight up in the flag stand. Now, if you think about it, Wyatt's been up in the flag stand now since when we called him a little easy, now he's a full-grown young man. And he'll wave the white flag in front of your race leader in this one.
$14, is that right?
Braden Rogers going to lead. Nope, the 32R. I'm sorry. Ricky Wheat's in the 32R. Luke's in 32L. Not sure if he got that car repaired. Doesn't look like it. Tough break for Robbie. Hate that for him. Lights are going to go out. Walt Adams on the front row and on the pole. He'll smash the loud pedal and put his foot through the firewall. We're underway in B-Main number 1 for the factory stocks. 68 of the finest factory stock competitors that you can find have checked in to do battle tonight. They're 4 wide off the exit of turn number 2. Only the top 3 will transfer to the main event tonight. If you got to go, or if you want to go to the main event, you got to go, and you got to go now, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Walt Adams going to lead lap 1 in number 71S, the 42 of the Locksburg Racer. Lee Carver holds on to the bridesmaids in this one. Adams hooked up, digging around the hub of the racetrack. The more the limiteds and more of those groove tire cars get out here, the track's going to clean up and be racy all the way from the top to the bottom lane. And right now, they are all over this Ark-La-Tex Speedway. And here comes Carver, about to show some pressure to your race leader here in the early going. With 3 laps scored this time by this 15-lap affair. It'll be 12 laps to go, and we got a door-to-door battle for the race lead. Half a cat's whisker out front, the 71S of Walt Adams. Walt Adams still out front, nose the head for the race lead into turn number 3. Rolling off the exit of corner number 4. If I get an opportunity, I may share the pre-race interview I got with Walt. Not sure if we'll have time, though, as we have a lot of racing action to roll through tonight. And our first B-Main, as this time by as they stroll and roll off of turn number 4, it'll be 5 laps complete, 10 to go. As we're looking to wind the best 68 factory stocks down to the best 20 that you can find for the main event tonight for 500 to win. Right now, David Edwards will dispose of the 50 of the Texarkana driver, Steve Rebel Ward. And now we'll set his sights on the 15 of a fellow racer he races with quite a bit down in Sabine Parish, Dakota Wyatt. Wyatt in the 4th spot on deck. And that caution right there is what he wanted to see, but look out, everybody, as they roll through. Backing away in factory stock action, and look at this hotly contested battle for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th spots down the back straight over there. 3 wide back there for 6th, 7th, 8th as well. Dakota Wyatt just drove it deep to the inside of the 71S of Walt Adams. They're trying to go 3 wide down the front boulevard. They will. The Hallsville Texan along the outside. Dakota Wyatt, ice in his veins tonight. Right now, Walt Adams just fades out of the top 3 to the 4th spot by half of a cat's whisker down the back straight into turn number 3. It's heating up into turn number 3 off of turn number 4. Out front still with the race lead is Locksburg, Arkansas's Lee Carver. Right now, it's Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas. Your top 3 right here in the Ark-La-Tex, representing the 3 states well. Off of turn number 4, the Arkansas native out of Locksburg leads right outside of Nashville. Carver continues to lead, but here comes Dakota Wyatt. Looks like he gave Cade Dillard a call. Dillard dialed him up, and he's dialed in now. He's got the 15X rolling right around the hub of the Ark-La-Tex Speedway, and it's digging well, and he's going to roll off before 15X and now show some pressure and show some love for the race lead. Dakota Wyatt, the young man who's only been racing in 3 years now, who has a couple of wins down to the Sabine Motor Speedway as the caution's going to wave.
Factory stock B-Main.
We're backing away. Dakota Wyatt's fired well on that last restart. Now, all of a sudden, D3 of David Edwards is into the mix. Walt Adams, who led some laps early and appeared to have second comfortably in hand. These late cautions have killed the driver of the 71S, but he's not out. Oh, and turn for the race lead up front. We have hard trouble down the front straightaway, and more trouble. It's a demolition derby down the front straightaway in Vivian, Louisiana tonight. And B main number 1, mayhem and a major melee down the front straightaway. Dakota Wyatt got absolutely demolished from the tail end back, and another driver. It's hard to tell from this vantage point who that is, but the Hallsville, Texas. Natchitoches, Louisiana, representing up front for the top spot. David Edwards going to smash his foot through the firewall. We're underway in B main number 1 with 5 laps to go. And Walt Adams fires well. Oh, and David Edwards did not get going on the restart. Now the car comes alive. Maybe he has carburetor troubles. The car stumbled. Not sure, but David Edwards. Oh, and Walt Adams right in front of the field off of 4. Oh my goodness, did a 360.
3.
Three-way breakaway for the lead right now on this one. Oh, look at this. Langley diamonds off the corner. How about Steve Rebel Ward? Let's keep it together, guys. We're in the show right now. Steve Ward in the third and final transfer spot. David Edwards going to go around now before some contact with him in the 50 of the Texarkana racer, Steve Ward, as we roll off of 4. Steve Ward in the big body. That big body number 50 can roll, is rolling around Ark-La-Tex right now. And all of a sudden, here comes the Longview Texan, Alan Lindo. Alan Lindo takes a lot of pride in his factory stock program. Doesn't have any more than $2,000 in his entire program. And he gets a kick out of it running up front with a lot of these guys who have a little bit more money in their machines. Final time in the turn number 3. Lindo going to try to steal one away from the 50 of Steve Rebel Ward, but he's going to probably come up short, and he will. Your winner going to go to Wesley Langley. Second goes to the D3 of David Edwards. Steve Rebel Ward will go to the main event tonight. Inside the 150 of Joseph Hill. Michael Josie in 228. Paul Lopez from Princeton in 5. Zach Arden in 5. Outside, the 21 of Paul Garrett from Texarkana. Matthew Whitehead, Cleve Vincent were green and clean. Off of 4, we're underway. Oh, they're full line down the back straightaway, mid-pack. And it looks like Frank the Tank thought better of it. He got out of the binder. He said, I'm going to let y'all settle that right now. But he'll go 3 wide off of 4 down the front boulevard to the inside of the 333 of Henry. I'm telling you, the last few laps of that last B main were wild, child. And around goes Josie in the 228, but he'll get it refired. Kind of a newcomer into the factory stock division, but this guy will get it ironed out, and the caution's going to... Because guess what? If you don't make it to that top 3, we'll see you on another dirt track Saturday night. Or Sunday night, rather. Off of 4, we're back underway with 2 scored in this 15-lap affair in B main number 2. They're 3 wide for 4th. Look at this, Bill Kitchen. 4 different lanes wide for the lead.
They're using them. I can tell you what, Chris Shaw, pretty. Is that who that is on the inside? Yeah. And who's behind the wheel of that one? Frank Canizero. Boy, he's giving that car a good ride tonight in the C3.
Frank Canizero in that Victor chassis just acquired off of Jared Clark not long ago, holding on to the third and final transfer spot in this one, and he is digging. After winning a heat race last night in Greenwood by a straightaway, he has worked his way in this one, Bill, from 8th to 3rd in the first 6 laps in this one.
He's driving the Mark Simon line.
The Mark Simon line. I'll tell you what, that car's rolling
Chris
over.
Hennigan line.
It's digging well. Do you miss it, Jared?
Them top 2 cars are pulling away, though. Beckett and Prince.
We got a battle for the race lead shaping up here there. Jody Prince knocking on the back door here. Steve Louisiana JP. He's there. Texarkana's Jonathan Beckett feels the pressure now. Jody Prince says, "This is my home state and get out of my house." And the Texarkana native Jonathan Beckley says, "Well, this is the Ark-La-Tex, and we're here to duke it out tonight." The last race featured Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas in the top 3 for the majority of that race. But right now you got a Texan, a Louisiana native, followed by another Louisiana racer.
All of a sudden it got crowded back there at 3rd place. Frank's got company.
Transfer spot is up for grabs and heating up. Paul Lopez takes a trip to the mini Ark-La-Tex.
How about 3 wide for 3rd?
Why not? 3 wide for transfer. And the driver trying to live up to his moniker is looking mighty. It's Mike Wells who slides right up in front. But how about Frank the Tank? I'll tell you, one of the best fishermen I know, trying to throw his competitor. 5 laps to settle the score for the top 3 tonight. And Frank the Tank holds on to the 3rd and final transfer spot as he drifts the Canon Solutions Victor chassis number C3 or C1 car off the exit of turn number 2 down the back straight. It's a 3 wide battle for the 3rd and final transfer spot. I mean, what more can you ask for? Mighty Mike slides up in front. Oh, we got 2 around at the tail of the field. We may get a caution. Henry gets it refired and regathered, but it's been wild for the 3rd and final transfer spot in this one. Look at them. They're already 3 different lanes wide on the restart. Jody Prince did not fire, and they're going to go 3 wide for 2nd into 1 and 2, and they're 3 wide back here behind that battle as well. It's a trio on trio. Into turn number 3 this time by. It'll be 2 laps to go. Who is going to get the 3rd and final transfer spot? Oh, and the 24.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been the best battle for transfer all night long, I think. Frank Canizero and Mike Wells are going to duke it out right to the end.
Yep.
This time by is the white flag, and it's on for 3rd and final transfer spot.
Yeah, I don't know what line I'd want to be in right now. It appears off the exit of 4, the C1 of Canizero, Frank the Tank's got the rollover and got the dig, but off the exit of 2, the 38 of Mighty Mike Wells able to even the way, and this is going to be it. Bill Kitchen for the final time in the
We
third.
better watch that line.
Call it to the line.
Watch that line. Here they come off turn 4. They are side by side. Who gets the race they made tonight? Ooh! I got 38 by a bumper.
I got him by a cat's whisker.
Yeah.
Oh, and the 23
That's a heartbreaker.
around and around goes.
Who lost the wheel
It's a
on the
tough-
last lap? We got bumper in the track, a wheel rolling by.
Off of Kyle Wilkins not long ago. Atwood of the 101A. The lights are going to go out. We are underway here from Vivian, your 3rd and final B main of the night. They've been exciting. I feel like it's 2010 all over again, as already they're door-to-door down the back straightaway for the transfer spot. Cliff O'Connell separating himself from the Calhoun racer, the C7 of Vic Case, who will slide up in front of the 10 of Shaver. Here comes Big Bird. He'll throw his hat into the ring and become a player. I mean, these 3 B mains could be a regular dirt track Saturday night main event. The Ark-La-Tex Speedway is hooked up and racy right now from top to bottom. As the Styles Automotive Dominator chassis number 96 of the Nightmare, Michael Knighton gonna lead at 96. Right now, it's a four-way tango takeaway for the lead. Oh, tough break for the Nightmare. Lives up to the moniker of his own, and the Bad Luck Biscuit continues to strike for the Nightmare, Michael Knighton. The former Quick Race Kart Spring Nationals champion limps off the back straightaway of the Heartbreak Hotel. Makes a hard right to Elvis Presley Boulevard, right into his pit area. Tough break for Knighton. Knighton's night is done. Bo Perry out front with a race lead out of Bossier City, Louisiana, the Laser chassis number 24. He's a Laser tonight. The runner-up last night to Ryan Burke in the main event over in Greenwood. Leads this B-main event as only the top three will go to the main event tonight. Destination and that station wagon number 94 holds on to the bridesmaids on to this one. Nicholas Kirby as the caution flag waves for the first time in this one. So we get 7 laps scored before the first caution. It'll be 8 laps to go.
187-897. Bring it to the tower if you got it.
Bo Perry ready to drop the hammer as we ride off of corner number 4 with 8 laps to go. 3 wide for transfer. On the restart down the front straightaway. Keep your eyes on the former 1996 Southern Professional Racing Series champion as Nicholas Kirby just got a shot in the short there off the exit of 2 down the back straightaway. From Nashville, Arkansas, Thomas Woodruff in the red and yellow number 2. Off of turn number 4 down the front boulevard, they're 3 wide for transfer still. There's 3 wide for 4th down the back straightaway. The Longview Texan Ricky Ingles in the Best Motorsports Twin City Towing number 81. Had to think better of it as the 2K of Kirby nearly got crossed up, and Big Bird going to go for a stroll to the infield. Look out, Jimmy. Came out onto the racetrack and tags the 62R. And he'll push a skidder tire, Corey Drip style. Bo Perry looks to have this one comfortably in his hand right now. But right now, all eyes on that red number 2 for the Carver race car, Thomas Woodruff. Lap traffic approaching down the back straightaway. He will head off the back straightaway as Vic Case going to get a big run into turn number 3. Really throw the slide job and complete it. Yes. Well, the 94 just lost a lot of steam there. Tough break for Dustin Nation. The 94 just lost it. As it appeared that battle was going to be shaping up to come down to the wire. The 2 of Woodruff, who was on the outside looking in, now in a battle for the 2nd spot. And he throws a slide job off of turn number 4. Case crosses underneath down the front straightaway. These guys are going at it, exchanging another slide job. What they say is one slider deserves another. And Woodruff looking to return the favor once again into the 3 and 4 for the final time. They have no idea what's behind them. And the good thing is they don't have much company. All these top 3 will transfer to the main event with no troubles as Kirby lost the handle on the final circuit coming to the checkers. Ingles is going to be the car coming up limp and 1 spot short in 81.
Joey Shirley. Got a couple of modifieds out there to hot lap in the back of this thing. They're not part of the race. 8 cars, only 5 of them can advance. Three wide right off the bat. Rance Prince, your race leader. Heath Wilson digging on the inside. And around goes Eddie Underwood. He saved it. So it's Wilson and Prince side by side up front, and we are going to go side by side for third. Connor Williams digging on the outside. He'll take over third. He goes around Johnny Kemp. We got one over the side over here in the out. Johnny Kemp, Connor Williams lining up on row 2. Keith Tidwell and Chris Rogers in the third row. They're in the transfer spots at the moment, but 6 laps to go. Let's go 3 wide again. Why not? We're getting used to it. Tidwell now on the inside, gaining ground. And Underwood thinking about 4 wide. He'll just have to settle for 3 wide this time. Tidwell and Underwood making the bottom work. Tidwell takes over second. Now Williams gets ahead of steam on the outside. What a race up front. At least for second. Heath Wilson's checking out. There, you could throw a blanket on 2nd through 6th right now, and only 4 of them can transfer. Chris Rogers is on the outside right now. He needs to get one more position, and we got trouble as Joey.
135 cars got it down home.
So Heath Wilson's got a 3-car length advantage, but that battle for second on back still raging. White flag in the air. Johnny Kemp's on the bubble. Can he hang on? One more lap to make the A-main. He's got Chris Rogers and Rance Prince behind him, but Kemp's got a good race car tonight. Don't make contact there, Johnny. You'll be all right. Oh, Rance Prince going to make contact. That'll do it. While I'm waiting on you. Driving the 88 cart, that's going to be Colton Hilton in car number 88. Colton Hinton. In the 36M, we have Marshall Lynch. 36M Marshall Lynch. The 8 car is Shooter Johnson. And car number 36 is Caselin Nelson. Those are your 4 kart racers down there. We are ready. We're waiting for red ticket numbers 187-854 and 187-781. 187-854, 187-781. And the third winning ticket for now, ticket number 187-897. 187-897. So got 3 tickets I'm waiting on. If we don't get a winner, we'll call some more here in just a minute. Got one of them? 18790. Well, not yet. Hang on to it. We might. No, one of these 3 might not show yet. 187-854. 187-854. Can't tell if that's Caselin leading or she's second. Nope, Caselin is leading. Marshall's second. And then Colton, then Shooter. Last call, ticket number 187-854. Going once. Going twice. That one's gone. Let's call out another one. Ticket number 188071. Red ticket 188071. Still waiting on 187781, 187897, 187897, 188071, 071. You got any of those numbers? Bring them up here to the table beneath the tower. Tell you how you can get $100 in the next 2 weeks.
And it fell back out the track.
Last call, ticket number 187781. 187781. Going once. Going twice. Okay, that one's gone.
Well, I saw you get frustrated. And then one time you did
What's his name?
Put little because there's a big Johnny. Little John Jackson. He's 29 today. I'm gonna go get him.
Okay.
Hey, Cody was on the pole. Good. Oh, yeah.
All right, last call, ticket number 187897. 187897. Going once. Going twice. Well, that one's out. Nobody wants to get $100 in the next 2 weeks. Okay. Ticket number 188071. 188071. Going once.
They still jumping down.
Better hear some hollering. Going twice. Nope. Okay. We'll try it again.
Alrighty, race fans, your first main event of the night on the racetrack. The front wheel drive, the 4 cylinders. Jesse Tate going to be on the pole alongside Ricky Wheat. 20 laps. Here we go.
Three. Going once. Going twice. Gone. Try it again here in a minute.
again here at the Ark-La-Tex Speedway tonight. Your first main event of the afternoon here on your Labor Day shootout here, presented by Barksdale Federal Credit Union. They want to be your financial partner for life. Jesse Tate, your race leader, going to put the foot through the floorboard. We are back on our way here at Ark-La-Tex. Back down the front boulevard into turn number 1. Off the exit 2, here comes the 13-year-old Hunter Atkins. The 13-year-old Hunter Atkins going to try to the outside of Tate for the race lead. Right now they're trying to go 4 wide back there for 4, 5, 6. Hunter Atkins, who has been nearly unbeatable over in Chatham. Won some early races this season over the Corley over at Timberline. And the caution's back out.
You can join the credit union the next 2 weeks. Come up to the table beneath the tower. That's the last number, 187-884.
Young lady, please. Thank you. Here comes Danny Rainbow around the outside of Hunter Atkins for second. Atkins slams the door shut. And upside down goes the 13J. Jesse Tate upside down hard. Your race leader in the 1 and 2.
Oh, no, I'm not here.
She's wearing a Metallica shirt.
Tell her
too.
I'm not home.
You better look out. She's wearing a Metallica shirt.
No.
Nothing else matters.
I'm gone. I left. Elvis has left the building.
Run for it. Lights are back out. We're underway. 3 wide on the restart into 1 and 2. How about it? Race fans are going to go to 3 different lanes wide here. The 75 of Coleman going to go to the inside of Wheat down the back straightaway. Hunter Atkins, a 13-year-old with the race lead in B6. Coleman drives it into downtown Shreveport, Louisiana. Oh, my goodness. Holy smokes. Oh, my goodness. That 75 car's been driving that thing deeper than... I don't know what to say at the moment, but we're about to find out if he's going to drive it back deep once again to the inside of the B6, and they're going to make a little... No. Wow. How do they do it? How do they do it? He showed some respect to the young counterpart that time as they go 3 wide down the back straight. They're still 3 wide there as the 75 is kind of fading here back to the 4th spot in the middle point of 3 and off of 4. Atkins leads in B6. The young driver to the AB Performance number B6 car, the 13-year-old going to lead. Alpha 2 down the back straightaway. Coleman is fading at 75. It'll be 6 laps to go this time by. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. We can get this one in caution free to the end. But here comes Wheat trying to find something and run down the young man out of Farmerville, Louisiana. He'll drive it all the way to his inside there for the top spot. The B6 of Atkins had to check up there and allowed the 32 of Wheat to go by for the race lead here. Down the back straightaway, Hunter Atkins now fading a little bit. Looks like his car has some damage. He'll go to the pits. The left front is broke on the B6. You could see it. The left front was broke. He'll head to pit side. Tough break for the young man out of Farmerville, Louisiana. Ricky Wheat takes over the race lead. Look at this. We're back underway here with 4 laps to go. Bill Kitchen will head trackside to find out who's going to be your driver in victory lane. And then your factory stock main event will be up next. Vines to the infield in 13. As Wheat continues to lead, but how about Coleman? Vance Coleman, who faded back to 5th at 1 point, back to the 2nd spot in 75. Into turn number 3. Who will meet Bill Kitchen in victory lane tonight? Alpha 4 down the front boulevard we go. 2 laps to go here in Vivian, Louisiana, in your 4-cylinder main event. The factory stock's waiting in the wings. I believe Coleman's going to keep driving that car into downtown Dallas, Texas. The white flag going to come out this time by. I'm telling you, it ain't over yet. I found out in this class it is not over until that checker flag waves in front of the winner. Obviously, as Wheat pushes, but it will not harm him. Ricky Wheat going to be your 4-cylinder winner tonight with the hand fist pumping out the window. Coleman will grab 2nd. Ben Smiley will grab 3rd in the 8th.
I think we got us a family affair down here, Zach.
Yeah, Luke, his son, right there behind him, 32L.
Were they 1st and 2nd?
I don't know. Nope. The 75 got 2nd. The young man, the 32L, was leading before he went over the top of turn 1.
Oh, that's right. That was one of the wildest 4-cylinder. I tell you what, he got out of the car with a big old smile on his face. Ricky Wheat.
Yes, sir.
Is this your first win, or have you done this before?
This is my 2nd win. This is my first win out here. My first win was out at Nashville.
Say hi to folks up here.
How are y'all?
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming.
I wish they could have saw the smile on your face when you got out of that car. Look at this guy. He old enough to drive?
Yes, sir.
Who is that?
That's my little brother. Luke.
Oh, Luke?
Yes, sir.
Luke Wheat. Where'd you finish, Luke? Do you know? 6. Okay. Well, hey, that's fun. That's fun. It was the wildest race I've seen in a long time from the 4-cylinders. So, who helps you with the race car?
Well, I'd like to thank my dad and my mom, my grandparents, and just all my family and friends. Justin Whitehead, Brandon Ball, Brandon Brown. I'd like to thank all of them for helping me put this car together.
Well, doggone, no wonder you're fast. That's a good group of folks. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, let's go factory stock racing.
No doubt about it. That's a pretty good shoes to get some advice from. The 6-time Cajun Classic winner. Keithville, the lights are out. 20 laps. Here we go. It should be stellar. It should be fun. And we drop the hammer Alpha 4. Heading off into 1 for the first time in this one. Exit 2 down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Down the back straightaway. Right now it's going to be Doug Vick Jr. who's going to lead. Look at that. They're 3 and 4 wide off the exit of corner number 4 down the front straightaway. Into 1. JoJo Wilhelm trying to fend off a charge from trouble. Sean Graham for the 2nd spot. Down the back straightaway, Justin Whitehead putting pressure on the 83 of Boatman. Right now we're cleaning green for the first 3 circuits off of 4. 3 scored, 17 to go. Look at this, off of 4. Look out! Justin Cook, the 007 of Yacht. And all these guys making some contact as well as Case. They're still 2 and trying to go 3 wide here for the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th spots. Myers in 55, the 25 of McEacher, and the 83 of Boatman. The 97 of Whitehead crossed right up in front of that battle. And here comes JoJo. Oh, and around goes Tyler Morgan. What a performance, or what a dodge by the 34 JR of Ryan Burke. Classic back in 2011. After a stellar 2011 campaign, he is back on top of the sport and ready to dethrone the likes of Whitehead and the rest of the competitors. The lights are out. We're back underway. This is a whole lot of fun tonight. 68 cars have checked in to do battle, and Whitehead's got a big run down the back straightaway. He'll pull to the outside of the 47 of Wilhelm, and here comes Cody Myers. Myers, they're 3 wide there for third off the exit of 4. Bubba McEachern has become a factor. Look at that. They're still 3 wide. Ryan Burke's into the mix now. Oh, doctor. In the 3, Doug Vick Jr. going to stay committed to the low side of the racetrack. Justin Aubrey up top. Justin Whitehead going to take over the race lead in 97. I'm telling you right now, race fans, this race is far, far from over. This race is far, far from over. Don't count your chickens right now. Justin Whitehead back out front here in Vivian, Louisiana, where he's won here 6 times this season. He'll roll off of over the race lead in 97. But here comes Cody Myers. Cody Myers, who has been one of the undoubtable top drivers in this division over the last several months, is going to roll to the back tilt tank of the 97 for the race lead. Here comes Myers. Looks like he's got Chocolate Myers turning the wrenches on that number 55. Jonathan Beckett. Come on, Jonathan. Get it down to the infield, baby. Send it to the motor school. Lou Lyles is a bad man, Your Honor. A desperate fool and endless pitiful ropes. He's up to 5th. How about the young gun Bubba McEachern, though? Lights are going to go out. Bubba McEachern fired well on that last restart. We're back underway. And here comes Bubba. Bubba McEachern going to drive it right down to the bottom of the hull to the inside. He'll try to take the third spot away from Vic Jr. Can't get the job done. So 3 wide down the back straightaway into the entrance of turn number 3. Yount, the 43 J.A. Cook, the 24 of Perry. The white is back, or the yellow is back out for the 25-year-old out of Hooks, Texas. Or is he 26 now? Justin Whitehead puts his foot through the floorboard. We are back underway. Cody Myers, does he have anything? Here we go. Telling you right now, do not count out a very confident Ryan Burke in this race. Burke's up to 5th now. And how about the 007 of Dustin Yount throwing his hat into the ring? Oh, look out. And that'll bring out another caution. But I tell you what, it's a huge accomplishment. Anytime these guys can dethrone him. The lights are out. We are back underway. And here comes Vic Jr. on the restart as well as McEachern. They're 3 wide all the way back to 7th. Down the back straightaway, Cody Myers got snookered there. They're 3 wide for 2nd to the center point of 3 and off for 4. What a race. Let's please stay green. Please stay green. Please stay green. Bubba McEachern going to work to the inside of the 55 of Myers. He'll use that outside line of the, and that momentum is advantage to separate himself over the 25 in the turn number 3. Whitehead separating himself by 2 car lengths over Vic Jr. who rides 2nd. Myers is back to 3rd now. Back into turn number 1. You got a stellar one brewing here. They're 3 wide for 4th, 5th, 6th. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Justin Whitehead out front leading the way in 97. But is it enough? Oh, tough break for Ryan Burke. Ryan Burke brings out another unwanted now with the battles for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all the way through the top 12 or what more can you ask for? I believe somebody has something for Whitehead. We're about to find out. A good restart by Myers. And here comes McEachern. McEachern's going to dive it to the bottom of the river and drift up the racetrack. Off of 2 down the back straight of McEachern. Going to slide. And he'll dive it back to the bottom of the racetrack. And look to keep those competitors honest. Here comes Bo Perry. Oh, Bo Perry made some contact with the front straightaway wall to avoid contact with the 25 of McEachern. Off of 2 down the back straightaway. Burke's back on the track. Cody Myers sending through promoter school. Oh, Lou Lyles, I thought we were about to send you to promoter school. Oh, look out, Lou. Oh my, we still stay green. Cody Myers hanging it all. Oh, Myers has a left rear flat. Oh, down the back straightaway goes the 125 of Lou Lyles, who got re-tacked along in that lead pack. And Myers, I caught it a few laps ago that Myers had a flat 5,000, you better believe it. Every time he's been on the racetrack anywhere around the Ark-La-Tex, he's been stellar. Vic Jr. going to time his restart perfectly in the 4 car. We're back on their way. And how about Dustin Yount? He's got the golden gun ready to fire the 3 wide. Down the back straightaway. Dustin Yount, always racing in memory of his dad. Down the front straightaway we go into 1. Dustin Yount, who came up 10th in the Texas State Championship with $3 grand on the line at the Corley Oval a few weeks ago. Right now it's all Justin Whitehead, who took the helmet off on Friday nights to trade it in for a promoter hat and promoted the Timberline Speedway this season and did a nice job. He'll lead and continue to lead. Off the exit of 2 down the back straightaway, it appears he may need a caution here in the late going to save the grace for Vic Jr. for anybody to have anything for him. The white flag waves. Final trip in the turns number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Justin Whitehead gonna cruise. And it'll be his 7th win here at Ark-La-Tex this year. And around goes Bo Perry. Justin Whitehead back to victory lane here in Vivian. Good run for Vic Jr. to grab 2nd.
Oh, I'm just ready to give you headed for victory lane. I'm going to give you the unofficial top 5 here. How about Thomas Woodruff coming from the back of the field to get all the way up to 5th place by the end of that one? Dustin Yount with an excellent run tonight. He comes out of the B's too and gets 4th. Bubba McEachern in the 25 car will end up with a top 3 finish. Doug Vick Jr. comes home runner-up tonight. You're about to meet our winner in victory lane. Rita Whitehead on hand for the trophy presentation.
Getting ready to climb out of the Wilson's Automotive Outlaw race car number 97. Give it up for Justin Whitehead, the 6-time Cajun Classic champion. Well, Justin, you started 9th in this main event tonight, and you definitely got up there early and were able to protect with quite a few cautions there in the late going. But were you ever worried in this race? I mean, those cautions definitely had to make you worry. This racetrack was awfully racy from top to bottom.
I just got to race the track. I got super lucky. Nobody tried the top first. I was really wanting to get there, and I got clear on that caution and was able to get there first, and that's, half of winning the battle around here.
What's it say about your chassis? I mean, obviously, you've had tons of success in your particular racing, your outlaw race car, but, man, you hop in James Thompson's car, you hop in your cars, you hop in anyone else's car, you hop in this one, I believe, for the first time tonight, and you go to victory lane. I mean, these cars all handle pretty comparable, or tell me about that a little bit from the cockpit.
Oh, yeah, they worked all real good. Track was to my favor again tonight. It finally got dry enough so we could get going pretty good. But, again, it was a great race. Track was awesome.
Is there any track condition that is more favorable for you, or you just like them all?
Oh, drier the better for sure.
Man, tell us everybody that helps you out in the race car and anybody additionally you'd like to thank.
I got to thank Darty Smith for the fuel. The Thompsons, obviously, this isn't their car. But I got to thank Brandon Brown also for letting me load this thing up and bring it tonight. Cortland for showing me the running order earlier. We was joking about that. He'll know what I'm talking about. I guess Hadaway Towing, Wilson's Automotive, and Outlaw Race Cars.
Man, final thanks. 68 cars checked in tonight. Pretty good preview for the Cajun Classic. Trying to get the 7th one this year. I know you got to feel pretty good about it, but great job promoting the racetrack over there. I know it feels good to get back behind the cockpit, doesn't it, man?
Oh, it's great. I can't wait to stay behind the cockpit.
Congratulations on a big win tonight, man.
Thank you.
Justin Whitehead back in victory lane here in Vivian, Louisiana for his 7th one here this season. Should be fun, folks. 20 laps. Here we go. Casey Penn out for some blood tonight. Penn going to come across the lead lap 1 in the 5-star. Oh, we got trouble in the middle of turns 1 and 2. The
Wayne
6th
Patton, Eddie Underwood. Who up in their modifieds are just getting a little testing done tonight. Hopefully they stay clear of the action. Here we go.
Let's see what happens this time around. As Penn shoots and rockets off the exit of turn number 2, the 5-star stunner. Penn will look to roll across the stripe and lead lap number 1. Sap rolls the hub. Here comes 27 Del Rio, the second.
Casey Penn, your race leader, are going to go 3
wide for third down the back straightaway.
Line.
Gary Stuckey in the 3-wide battle with Dustin Sapp on the 20 at Tidwell.
So Penn, Del Rio. And here comes Stuckey and Tidwell side by side.
Right now it's all Casey Penn up front leading the way in 5-star. Del Rio is hunting him down though.
Casey Penn, your race leader. Chase Del Rio in his tire tracks about a car length back. And then it's a good straightaway almost back to Tidwell and Kyle Ingalls.
And this modified car needs to get off the back straightaway, and he will just in time. Hatton got off the back straightaway. Del Rio has the fastest car on the track right now, I believe, Bill.
He's ran down Casey Penn. Gary Stuckey looks pretty quick, but he can't get around Brent Tidwell. I'm sorry, that's Kyle Ingalls.
Yeah, there were 3 wide
Kyle
there.
Ingalls is running pretty good.
There were 3 wide there on that second original restart on the first 2 laps or so. As right now it's 7 scored, 13 to go, Bill, and here comes Del Rio all over the back bumper to the 5-star. He's going to get a big run down the back straightaway into turn number 3 this time for the race lead. So you got an IRP chassis out front with the Western Flyer in second. Northeast Louisiana versus Northwest Louisiana in this one. And how about Brent Tidwell driving one of the best races in his career tonight in car 20? That flip scared him that he had. I mean, admittedly, I heard that from several folks involved with that racing team. I won't say it shook him to his core, but pretty violent flip, and the caution is going to come out here. Run for the 20 of Brent Tidwell to this point, but I'm telling you right now, the fastest car on the track running down the 5-star is the 27 of Del Rio. The lights are out. We are back underway. And Tidwell's going to fire well on the restart. Rotate right there to the, and the caution comes right back out. 14, the Tut was around. Penn and his brother Adam went off and did some USMTS modified racing for several years. Fielded a car for Johnny Scott. Now he's back driving a car for Johnny Kemp, having some fun in the limited modified ranks. And he has a race lead up front and another good restart built by the 20 at Tidwell. I think it's just a matter of time for that 27 though. Puts the wings in the air in that Western Flyer. And here comes the slide job in the 3 and 4. And crossing underneath, that's what you like to see. Good racing there off before the 5-star of Penn. And will he return another slider back into 1 and 2? He won't be able to clear Penn. Penn's up on the wheel tonight. That is a perfect slide job that the 27 threw, but it killed his momentum a little bit.
Gary Stuckey just went around Brent Tidwell, taking over that 3rd spot. Kyle Ingalls now side by side in a battle for 4th.
Gary Stuckey's been stellar in this express chassis that he acquired off of the Stevens, Arkansas racer Braden Dotson.
Ooh, that was quite. Kyle Ingalls just barely cleared the 20 car Brentwell that time on a factory stock non-winners race.
We're back underway and a good restart there to the inside for the 27. And look at the slide job on the restart. He'll throw the slider. Penn's going to try to drive it underneath, but he really get the job done. He'll find some power off the exit 2 as he smashes the loud pedal. He'll throw the slide job. Will he clear the 27? No, he won't. New race leader in the 27 after the restart is Chase the Real Del Rio, the former Dustin Duncan Memorial champ. And how about Steak Sauce all of a sudden? Ready to smother the field right now on A1. He's up for the 4th spot, and he's working the hub, and he's working it well. It was back in 2013 that the A1 of Steak Sauce Heath Wilson led the first quite a few laps of the Cajun Classic, and him and Billy Melton Jr. came together. Of course, a different class here, but Heath won his share of factory stock events before getting back into the limited modified class that he had won his share in over the years. As he'll go door-to-door with the 26, that seems to be the best battle on the racetrack right now, as right now the 27 is looking to separate himself by a few more car lengths as Kyle Ingles just went over the top of turn number 3 in 81. Good run by Williams tonight from Shongaloo. Tupper into the mix. Marksville, Louisiana's the K1 of Guidry and the 14 of Hornbeck. That's your top 8 right now. It'll be 2 to go this time by. Casey Penn's going to have to throw it over his shoulder and do everything he can to reel back in the 27 for this race lead, or he's going to have to cross his fingers and toes for a caution. The green-yellow is on with the white flags waving in front of the face of the West Monroe racer of the 27. Hate to say it, they're not cocky. They're not a cocky bunch. Or last night after a good run at Boot Hill, Scott Swanner and Chase said, Zach, get ready and be prepared for a Victory Lane interview tomorrow night. They follow it up with a victory here in Vivian, Louisiana in limited modified action. Chase the Real Del Rio from West Monroe gets the job done after a very nicely timed restart and beats the 5-star Casey Penn. I believe his first ever win here at the quarter mile over here in Vivian. Your first win here, right?
Second, probably 08,
In a mod? In what, a mod? His second career win here. Just had to ask Chase, actually, as he's getting the helmet pulled off the head and neck restraint. And we're going to talk about what we talked about last night at Boot Hill, Chase. I told the fans you're not a cocky fella, but hey, you were pretty confident with the race car. You and Scott Swanner both told me, be prepared. And he fires the night with a slide job on Casey Penn in victory lane here in Vivian. It goes to the 27 of Chase Del Rio. Chase Del Rio getting your second career win here. The last one came in about, what year did you say?
It was probably about 05, probably.
2005, you go open wheel modified racing, back in this class full time now. Man, this Western Flyer race car has been very, very good all year long, man. And I tell you, you really had to earn that one. Exchanging a few slide jobs there with Casey Penn, that had to have been fun.
Yeah, that was real fun. Casey Penn is one of the best in these cars. He always has been. I was just hoping we could just keep up with him. So I'm pretty proud of that one. So
when you ran him down, do you feel like you had the better car prior to throwing that slider?
Well, we was driving off in the corner, and the car was sticking, and we was gaining up on his back bumper, and I told myself, well, if I can run him down like that again, I'm gonna shoot it to the inside and try to throw a slide job on him. And when they threw the caution, I went ahead and went to the inside so I could try to throw it down here because I couldn't make it stick coming off down here, but it worked down there. So thank God.
Once you got out in clean air, did you feel like you had the separation? I mean, I'm not sure if you felt them any rattling behind you, but did you feel like you had the separation you did as you came across the stripe?
With Casey Penn right there, I honestly felt like he was right in my back bumper. So
on that last restart, he actually did fire it to you on the inside, and I thought the slide job was going to be exchanged. He just couldn't quite clear you off the exit of 2, man. You had enough power on that outside. Still a run tonight, man. It was awesome. It had to be fun from where you were sitting. We certainly enjoyed calling the race from where we were sitting, man. I know all the fans had to certainly enjoy it. Did y'all enjoy that one or what, Ark-La-Tex? To Chase Del Rio, congratulations on getting back here to Victory Lane, man. We'll give you an opportunity to thank all the folks that helped you out in this number 27 machine.
Yeah, I just need to thank my mom, papa, my stepdad, Scott Swanner, my mom, Western Flyer Race Cars, E3 Construction, Delco Hood Specialists, Bulletproof Tees, and That's about it.
Hey, you did call this last night.
Well, actually, my stepdad did. I tried not to get
The Slaughter. I know. I said humbly, you're not a cocky guy, but Scott said be prepared for it.
I try to stay as good as I can. I don't like getting cocky because, I mean, these twins are very hard to come by when nowadays in all classes. And I'm real proud of this one because this is if you win at this racetrack, you've accomplished something. So
Heading to Waco for 10 grand next week or what?
no, we ain't gonna make that. Maybe next year. We ain't gonna make it this year. So
I understand. Congratulations to you, Chase. Stellar run tonight, my friend.
thank you, man.
Chase Del Rio in Victor Lane here in Vivian, Louisiana. For
I
the
bet he can
second
come
win of his
back in
career.
3 weeks and race for 2,000 or hot laps 3 wide with no problem. So let's see how we can do for 20 laps here in our feature event. Vic and Robinson 1 and 2. Beasley now up to 3rd. Well, Mike Washburner's made a 3 wide move down the front stretch, picked up a couple of spots as he works into the top 5 in car number 27. Vic leads, Graham 2nd, Robinson 3rd, and Washburn and Beasley are side by side for 4th. Mike Washburn pulls into the 4th position. Oh, trouble over here with Mike Morris. In turn 2, Mike Morris is going to put us under caution. Robinson pulls into 2nd. Washburn digging on the inside of the racetrack. Oh, and around goes Jason Beasley. Mike Washburn his car's working on the inside about as good as anybody's out there in the 27. Washburn moves into 3rd. Bechet now in the top 5 in a 4 car. All right, let's see if we get 5 good ones in here and wrap this Pro Mod feature up. Get to that non-winners race. Here we go. Robert Graham with a good start, but he's down on the inside. Can he get up in that outside lane? Not quite. Billy Robinson hangs a tire on the edge. And here comes Washburn to the inside. Now Graham's got second. Third. The 22 car, Robert Graham, with a solid run tonight with a runner-up. Only one car was better, and we're about to meet him in victory lane. For those of you headed for the gate, we wish you a safe drive home tonight. Hope to see you in 3 weeks for the Tootsie Smith Memorial. I'll tell you what, though, this non-winners factory stock feature is looking pretty good. Scheduled to be in it, Steve Turnage in the front row with John Barry, Dustin Yunt, who just had a great run in that factory stock A-main, with Dustin Nation in the second row, Tyler Gibson, Greg Atwood, Frank Canizero, Vic Case. A lot of good great racers in this one.
Give it up for him, race fans. Your Pro Mod main event winner tonight goes to Doug Vic Jr. from Vivian in 4. Well, Doug, it's been a heck of a great last month for you, man. Between Boot Hill, Timberline, and back here at your home racetrack. First of all, how's it feel to be back here at the home track?
It always feels good. This is my favorite track, and it's right here at the house, and we always love coming here.
First, I guess let's talk about the factory stock. We're going to have a chance to talk about it, man. Car was good tonight. Seemed like I guess you did everything you had, but what did you miss on it, if you missed anything?
I missed going to the top first. It was kind of rough up there, and I told her I thought it'd be better, but I didn't know if the car would make it 20 laps up there, so we tried the bottom for a while until we lost the lead, and it wasn't a place to be.
That's what Justin said. He said, I'd try to get to the top first, and I guess he prevailed from there. But how about this Pro Mod, man? This thing is just rocking and rolling. I mean, you acquired this car. This is the car that Michael Peace was racing a few years ago, man. You've really You came to a liking to all the cars you drive, but man, this one definitely seems to be on another level as well.
This is one of my favorite ones that I've had so far. Every week it seems like it gets better and better.
How about this Pro Mod class, man? I mean, we've got 7, 8 guys who are in the thick every single week, man. This class gets more and more competitive week in and week out, doesn't it?
It's getting more and more fun. It's took a while, I guess, a few years, but now we've got quite a few people in here and it's usually a pretty good race up front now.
Is there anything in particular? I mean, it's not necessarily the caliber of drivers, I don't think, but I mean, it seems like these cars are just racing better as well.
I really don't. I've figured out some stuff with mine, and I'm sure they have too, and they all drive a little better. Because when we first started out, these things were hard to drive.
And of course, I want to give you an opportunity to thank all the folks who help you out in your racing team, man.
I got to thank Harold's Transmission, Brand X Oilfield Products, and my dad, my brother, Joe, Big Show, Randy, Allen, Hank, Chad, Cameron. I got a lot of people, Stormy. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. They work on it all day when I'm at work, and they usually have them ready when I get there.
Awesome to have a crew like that. I guess you couldn't win 2 of them again. 1 ain't too bad, is it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Congratulations to you, Doug.
Thank you.
Doug Vick Jr. back in Victory Lane here at Ark-La-Tex Speedway, the home track.
I was really fast in the A-main earlier tonight. Here we go. The 3 wide back there for third, but Dustin Young trying to get on the inside of that 25 car, couldn't quite get there. Here comes Vic Case to the inside. Vic Case in the C7 car, digging on the inside of the racetrack. Canizero up there in the top 5.
Vic Hayes has been good here all night long. Fired to the inside of Turner for the race lead. Dustin Yacht, who is outstanding tonight, finished top 5 of the main event. Going to pull the back bumper to the 25 for the race lead.
Look at this.
Dustin going to cross underneath. What a move by Dustin Yacht.
Steve Turnage has it at the moment. We got kind of a sloppy start here, but we're going green.
And how about Dustin Yacht firing the golden gun in 007? He's going to take over the race lead.
Here comes Turnage on the outside. Case right there with him. We're going to.
Firing back on the restart. They're going to go doodle over the race lead. Dustin Yacht looking to take over the top spot as they go side by side. The 007 and 25. Turner's going to...
That's working now. He clears the Turnage car.
Steve got his work cut out for him to hunt back down the driver who has a lot of confidence right now with 007 at Dustin Yacht. They're 4 wide down the front straightaway here at the tail. They're 3 and 4 wide all over. Oh, and around goes one right there in the middle of 1 and 2. Look out. Good job by the rest of those guys who avoided a disaster there. We stay green. Off the exit down the back straightaway. The 007 at Dustin Yacht has found something tonight. Race fans, if he holds on, please hang out. If 007 can hold on and the caution waves.
Turnage, Vic Case in row 2. Dustin Nation and Josh Milliken side by side in the 3rd row. Then you have Tyler Morgan and Paul Lopez, who started way in the back of this thing. Look at here. He's up to 7th. And Lopez is going for 4th place right now in that 5 car. 5 car moving the mid. Josh Milliken just went around right in the middle of the field. Holy cow. Top 10 now.
Dustin Yount back on the loud pedal with 12 laps to go. We're back underway here in Vivian. Oh, a wild restart. It's not going to end well. Wow. How did they get out of that? Oh, but Dustin Yount trying to hold on for a lucky 12 here. A dirty dozen. The lights are out. We're back underway. Yount leads the herd off the exit of 2 down the back straightaway in 007 and around goes more mayhem. These guys are very, very successful.
Yeah.
And it's just like Dustin Yount. You know, 3 years ago, he was the Marty and Joe's Cruiser Cup Beginner Cruiser winner here. Just on that upward trajectory. Look at him go 4 and nearly 5 wide there at the tail. Boy, Gene Border has definitely prepared an outstanding racetrack once again on another dirt track in this edition of a Sunday night special. Vic Case gonna throw everything he's got at the 007, but he's been firing the golden gun all night long. Dustin Yount is glued and stuck to the top side of the racetrack. It's gonna be tough getting around the 007. It'll be 6 laps to go this time by. Does Vic Case have anything up his sleeve for the 007 of Dustin Yount? And the caution.
Frank Canizaro's been hanging in there. He's 6. Michael Hale, same thing. He's 7th. Brian Shaver, 8th. Josh Milliken back up to 9th. And Robert Rhodes rounds out your top 10. Here we go.
Dustin Yount hammers the throttle. We're back underway. Vic Case fired well on the C7. He got to go to restart. Here comes Vic Case, the Calhoun, Louisiana racer in the C7. He'll try to find something to pull to the back bumper to the 007 with the race lead. He'll go roll to the middle part. Off of 4, down the front boulevard.
Get up to 3rd.
Back into turn 1.
To go.
Yount's got to job the most perfect final 5 of his
Vic Case
life.
getting slow. And Lopez will take 2nd now as Case heads for the pits. Tough break for Vic Case there. Go 3 wide for 4th. Michael Hale hanging on to his car. Frank Canizaro going for 2nd.
This is bar none the most hooked up I've ever seen Dustin Yount in his entire racing career. He started 14th in the earlier factory stock main event and came up to 4th. And he's going to try to win this first timer main event tonight, going away in a stellar run. Been watching that C1 roll around the bottom of the racetrack these last few cautions and meticulously pick them off. He's up trying to battle Paul Lopez for 2nd now. Great run for Frank the Tank. Tell you what, Frank Canizero can wheel the heck out of a race car. Final trip here at Ark-La-Tex tonight in your final race of the night. This driver well overdue, folks. Like I said, if you can, please hang out. This dude is going to be very emotional, and he's going to be thrilled. From 14th to 4th in the first main event. And tonight, it'll be his first ever main event victory for the Golden Gun, the 007 of Dustin Yacht from New Boston, Texas. Hey guys, if he quit racing, because he still races for his pops. This is what this sport's all about. And I enjoy these moments right here. This is all about this guy. Give it up for Dustin Yacht from New Boston, Texas. How about it, buddy? How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm overwhelmed. This is for you, Dad.
This is for Dad, man. I told all the race fans they would if they'd stay and hang out because I knew that this would mean so much to you. What a run tonight for you, my friend. From you pulling me all around the pits to the front gate, and I talked to you about tonight and a sense of optimism that you had to look forward to. The main thing you told me, you said your dad would come down from heaven and slap you in the face if you quit racing because, man, you continue to race for him. Obviously, I don't know if words can really describe it, Dustin. 14th to 4th in the first one. Go ahead, man.
Man, he was pushing me. I know he was. He was pushing me hard.
I'll let you climb out of the car if you'd like. So you can stretch your legs there. But hey, how about it, man? Like I said, the best night in your career, you get your first feature race win, and you won it going away by about 6 or 7 car lengths here. And you come from 14th in the first one with 68 factory stocks in the pits tonight to come home 4th. I mean, can you pick a better night? I mean, can you script a better night?
No, not at all. This some bitch is fast.
Heard that, brother. Anything else on your mind right now?
No, man, I just want to thank everybody who helped me put this car back together after we flipped it. Robert Blanton, Jimbo Clayton, my wife, Dalton McMillan at May & Sons Motorsports. Everybody that helps me. Neil Kemp for the shocks, J3 Excavating, Pro 1 transmission, and my dad, number one.
Absolutely. From the first time you won here in the Marty and Joe's Cruiser Cup, when you were just a beginner cruiser, I'm sure you thought that this would come a little bit sooner, man, but you always been in the thick of things. What we talked about pre-race this afternoon was just kind of the misfortune, the bad luck. I mean, you flipped this car not even a month and a half ago, or 2 months ago, and I mean, my goodness, how much hard work got you back to this point for you to relish in this moment right now?
Lots and lots of hours. It was ridiculous. But it pays off.
Absolutely. Anybody else or anybody else you'd like to thank? Anything else on your mind right now?
My brother for coming to help me every time I need him. My wife. I love you.
Congratulations to you, man. You know what? We had to wait all night for this, but I knew that you were going to be fired up. I'm super proud of you, Dustin. Congratulations to you, man. You definitely well overdue and well earned, man. Super proud of you, buddy.
There's more.
Oh, there's more to come for sure. Hey, this car was a rocket ship tonight.
It's coming together.
The Golden Gun fired all night long. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody left in the house for the New Boston, Texas racer, Dustin Yacht 007.